WWE News: Mr. Anderson, Kennedy, talks about ignoring The Undertaker's advice. Imagine how different things could have been if things worked out between the WWE and Mr. Kennedy. Ken Anderson, also known as Mr. Kennedy, was a recent guest on the Steve Austin Show where they talked about his run in the WWE from 2005 to 2009. One part in particular they discussed was Anderson's interactions with The Undertaker during that time. At WrestleMania 23, Mr. Kennedy earned one of the biggest pushes of his WWE career by winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. He would never get the chance to use it as he was challenged by Edge for the briefcase on the May 7th edition of SmackDown and lost the match. Mr. Kennedy had a unique style in the ring. It was a style that set him apart from the others in the locker room and may have helped elevated him during his time with the company. Even though it set him apart, one of the leaders in the locker room would give him a warning. As to how his style set him apart, Ken would describe that in his quote below, transcript from Wrestling Incorporated: "And my style, I always tried to play it as a real fight as much as possible. If you watch UFC, nobody ever takes a crisp flat-back bump. Guys fall into the ropes sometimes. You get punched and you land on your ass. You pop back up. I would also cover up a lot. Some of the guys striking me, I wouldn't just give them the old school, clean punch. And they punch you and you put your head right back in the same spot, or if someone chops you, I wouldn't do that." The Undertaker would pull Mr. Kennedy aside one day and tell him that he should keep doing that stuff because it is unique and sets him apart, but when he gets to Monday Night Raw, the wrestlers there are going to take it as that he is difficult to work with. Some of those wrestlers won't appreciate the different things he is doing. Ken would say that he didn't listen to the advice and kept doing what he did on SmackDown, and even he admits that he could have done a better job integrating with the rest of the locker room. The politics of it all may have eventually led to his release, even though he was poised to potentially be Vince McMahon's son in a major storyline. While it is unknown what the next step for Mr. Anderson is in pro wrestling, he, along with Sean Daivari, run a wrestling school called The Academy in Minneapolis, Minnesota. One of their first graduates is current WWE Cruiserweight area Daivari, Sean's brother. Mr. Kennedy definitely had a different feel to him overall from doing his own ring entrance to his cocky attitude. It was new and fresh and I enjoyed watching him in the WWE. After leaving there he wrestled for 6 years with Impact Wrestling. It's interesting to imagine how different things may have been if Mr. Kennedy made a couple different decisions. Imagine how big the storyline with Vince would have been. It probably would have led to a major feud with Triple H and probably a run as the WWE Champion. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video for more daily content, and always like, comment and share.